Hello everyone. I'm so glad you've joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. And for today's creation we are going to be making this card. This card uses the stamp set that's part of my that I used in my online card class for January, so be looking for that. It uses the Gorgeous Posies stamp set. Now this stamp set comes with a kit, and I didn't really want the kit, but I wanted the stamp set, and it is so versatile and so pretty that I just had to play with it. I also paired it with some Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. So let's get started with our card. All right. First thing I did was I took the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and you're going to need the next to the largest one, and you're going to cut that out of a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and that's going to make this image here. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper because I'm going to be doing some off stamping and I don't want to get it on my mat. All right. First thing we need is Blackberry Bliss. So find your Blackberry Bliss and your stamp. Okay, and we're going to take that image and we're going to ink it up. All right, and we're going to stamp that right about there. All right, like so. And while you have your Blackberry Bliss out, grab a sentiment stamp, and I need some birthday cards, and the focus of my class this month is feminine birthday cards. So even though I use this stamp set, you can use any. But I chose the birthday wishes. Now the birthday wishes came from Butterfly Wishes stamp set. So that's a stamp set that I pulled that I had, but you can use any stamp set that you have. And I'm going to stamp that down in that corner. And it's a little close. I should have stamped the birthday wishes first, but that's okay. All right, I'm done with the Blackberry Bliss. So now I'm going to pull in my leaf and garden green. So grab a green ink and a leaf, and add a leaf up in that corner. Okay, and I think I may have off stamped that one, but that's okay. It may dry later too. I know it stamps really dark. And then I used the veins and I stamped it on top to give it some interest. So we're done with the green. Now we need a pink. And I am using Blushing Bride, but you can use any pink that you have. And I've got the cluster of 3 circles, for lack of a better term. And these will lighten. So I stamped those on there. And then I took the dots and I stamped those dots in that same pink, and I just added some dots around to give it some interest. And I want to go back to my flower, and I stamp that one first because then I don't have to worry about this one messing, the dark color messing up my pink. So I'm going to go back to my Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to add those dots in the center of the flower. All right, we're ready to put that card together. So I used a card base that matches my DSP. In it, it had garden green, so I have a garden green card base. Again, use the colors that you have. You don't have to use what I have. Shop your stash. Use what you have. Now, I wanted that DSP to really shine. Ooh, and I did not cut this down. Oh, I've got to cut this down. I had cut it down, but I cut it down from 4, and this is actually 3 3/4 by 5. So, all right, this is going to go on here. So let me find a thing of glue to add to the back of this. And I'm going to add this on here like so. And then I'm going to add some more glue and put that on my card base. Okay. And I am centering it side to side, top to bottom. Got that on there. And now this is going to go on with dimensionals. I haven't used dimensionals anywhere else. Pop dots, if you're wondering what dimensionals are. I wanted to make sure that it would go through the mail. So I try not to add too many layers because that's when you have to pay extra postage. And if I can get it to go for the regular stamp, that's what I go for. Okay, that came off of that one. And this one doesn't want to come off. Don't know why. Maybe I didn't get my finger under it enough. And I got to cut some more. There we go. And I should have enough now to finish up. All right, so I've got that. When I cut my dimensionals down, I use the whole strip. And this is a perfect time to use this long strip that you have left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut this end off and do the same thing with this. And then that way I use every little bit of the dimensionals. No matter what you have or what you use all the pieces. Cut the sides down. All right, get that off. And then that way I have a nice long strip to kind of hold that center up also. Now I got to take all my backs off. So I'm going to pull out my pokey tool and work my way around and get my backs off. Sometimes they don't want to cooperate. All right, now that one, the back's already off, so I'll skip it. All right, now I've got all of those off. And now I have my pieces in the center. And what I do with those is I just kind of pick at the end till it pops up, and then I just rip it off. But you can usually get it to come off fairly easy. All right, now we're going to put this on our card front. And we want to make sure that we do it the right way. It's got to be right side up. So there's that. All right. And then to finish it off, one of the items in the January to June catalog are these opal rounds. And I love these. They're so pretty. So I added one of those right to the center of my flower. And there it is. And then remember, no naked envelopes, and stamp the inside of your card. Isn't this a great birthday card? If you like this one, don't miss my class this month. It's all on feminine birthday cards, and I use the Gorgeous Posies stamp set. I am so excited about that class. I can't wait for it to go live. It's a great class, and you can use what you already have. I hope you've enjoyed my card today. Have a great day.